Honestly, survive the internet sounds risky. It says twist your friend's online comments in areas where that sounds risky.
Bedtime, yep. Going to bed.
It says twist your friend's online comments. Matthew! He's already gone. Yep. Turned his computer off. As soon as
I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, do your thing, everybody. As soon as Malcolm gets back, I'll let him know what happened.
Alright, alright.
No, it's fine. Just go. Just go. As soon as Malcolm gets back, I'll let him know what happened. And then there were schmucks. Searching all along. Honestly, Sergio? He's not even here. And that was what hurt me the most. He's not even here. And that was what hurt me the most. Everyone left. I like when you got up, they were like, well, time to go to bed. I was like, y'all niggas did him dirty. He was having so much fun and everybody left as soon as he got up. No, we played for a while though.
Whatever.
He was having so much fun.
Whatever.
We did play for a while.
Y'all wanna play anything else?
I'm gonna stream then. Fuck this. I'm already
Dude.
live.
Boy. Shift me over.
Back to Fire Emblem.
Boy. Shift me
Shut
over.
off this. Back to Fire.
I kinda wanna play Persona.
I fucking died.
That was actually, like, unironically, like, the best session of anything I think I've ever done. Ever.
Oh my god.
That was fucking great. There will be blood too. Menstrual mayhem. I'm sorry, Jimmy, but
I was let down. I wasn't playing in the right group.
Is this it? Okay. And the crash counter? Wow.
What do you need?
Unbelievable. That was the best thing that ever happened.
I'm still dying.
At the Wolverine.
Yes. Yes.
What would
It
happen
was
if
too good.
What would happen if Wolverine finger blasted a chick? She died. That's it. Are you challenged? The worst part is he could probably actually do it because his claws come out of his knuckles. Like, I don't know. Whatever. The more you think about it, just don't overthink about it, honestly.
Ah, fucking die. Are you challenged?
Are you challenged? She fucking died. That's it. Stop breathing. I have a fucking headache. I actually have a fucking headache from that. So you know what? Maybe it's for my own safety and sanity that I don't fucking keep playing.
mash up the place, turn up the bass, sing it.
Unfucking-believable, man.
In order to gain entry, you'll need to lower a drawbridge.
Unfucking-believable.
The mechanism to do that
Too
is
fucking
probably
much.
in one of the forts nearby.
Yeah, honestly, too much.
But was it not fucking fun?
No, it was fun.
So who's up for Mario Kart?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I feel like I actually exerted myself tonight.
No, there was a part where this dude started coughing and I was legit worried for him.
Of course. Put me in.
Oh my god.
Leave it to me.
Fucking amazing.
I'll get us through this. But I'll have to
No, Ryoma's cancel was too fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Can they not? Like, this dude is out here killing people.
I received a report.
I'm sorry, I'm already tired.
Yeah, honestly.
Now I'm actually tired. What time is it?
11:09.
Jeez, I started my stream a full hour late.
calling in reinforcements. Quickly. Can't let that happen.
The mission started.
Are you challenged?
I've received a report. I've received a report.
Alexa, turn off my lights.
Alexa, turn off my emotional receptors.
Mission
Imagine.
complete.
All right. We blocked the reinforcements. So let's press forward and attack.
Alexa, put a hairline fracture on my little funny.
Oh no. No,
On
no!
your what?
My funny bone.
You wanna die, dude. Holy
Like legitimately, that sounds incredibly fucking painful.
Join your power with
No! One wrong fucking step and rest in peace, that's it.
Oh my god.
Requiescat, dude.
Has-beens? Now why would you say that? Because if you think nobodies will stop us, then you ran with the old crowd. Yo, Sora's a fucking cocky little shit.
At our disposal.
Didn't he get his ass kicked in Dream Drop? Why is he doing this?
The only organization, and I, Marluxia's servant. How interesting it is to see you again, Sora. Again?
Actually, it's called Organization 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to the other 12?
There were... See, it's kind of fucked up, because there were only 12 members, and then they got Roxas, and then they immediately got 14 people with Xeon. And then they went
What
down
happened
to
to the
12.
12 organizations, though?
What?
What happened to the other 12 organizations?
Only one fort
What?
Members.
Members.
No, it's Organization 13, correct?
Because of the amount of people.
It's a dumb
Oh my fucking god.
No, you're stupid. I
To
want
be
nothing
fair,
to
to
do with
follow
this.
the Kingdom Hearts story, you need a PhD.
Mission started.
Honestly, fuck the Monsters Inc. world, except for the fact that Boo has a laugh power meter bar.
I've received a report.
Yeah, I really don't care about the Monsters Inc. world, to be completely truthful. I really
Did you see
don't.
the trailer?
I don't care about it.
Somebody was like, oh, how fitting that Vanitas
I hear you.
Monsters Inc. world. I was like,
Leave it to me.
because I don't know
When are
why.
you gonna finish work by sleep?
Ironically, I started downloading 1.5 and 2.5 on this PS4,
This dude is never gonna finish the fucking
and
shits.
and then I started lagging in Discord because of it, so I had to
Never-
stop.
Yeah, he's never gonna finish it.
Mission complete.
I'm gonna
If you
start
choose
Persona
to read
5
up on
tonight.
it, just read up on it. What?
I start Persona 5 tonight.
You know, someone stream that. I don't watch your stream while I stream my stream.
Yo, the Tangled
Oh, you're
world looks
streaming now.
Yeah, what do you think this is? This is the I'm gonna crash Fire Emblem for the 4th time tonight, goddamn stream.
Mission started.
Let's see if I can actually crash it while not playing as Takumi. Because I've only been able to crash this game as Takumi. Which is actually tragic, because Takumi is the best character in the game.
I hear you.
I'm sorry, what is Camilla
What is
doing?
it?
Yo, Camilla!
Of course.
Put me in. Leave it to me.
I see
Give it a
enemy
break.
reinforcements.
We must take out that caster at once.
The mission's starting.
I will not lose.
Let's go.
Honestly, I don't even want to play this game tonight. I'm gonna play fucking Nashville.
Victory is ours.
My head hurts.
I like the rock.
I just feel like something in my brain is fried.
Yeah, honestly, I feel mentally exhausted. Like I can't even produce any more serotonin.
Real, your performance is
No dopamine.
No
serotonin.
dopamine. Right, no dopamine. That one beat kid, the Negro or Get Bigger.
So I can win any battle.
Nah, you people can actually be legit comedians when you try.
Oh my god.
There was just a bunch of black jokes tonight.
Honestly.
We can't stop them like this. We need to get the enemy.
Not in 2018.
Shit is hilarious.
What if Delfino Plaza Odyssey actually happened?
Please stop.
Jesus Christ, Reddit.
No, fuck you.
Join your power with mine.
They just make the dumbest topics. If the Switch were to get a new model as powerful as the PS4 in 7 to 10 years, what should it be its name?
The next console.
So this person said, I think Super Nintendo Switch would be best.
Okay, yeah. As though the Wii U
Shut the
wasn't a
fuck
bad
up.
idea. Alright, well we know who not to hire.
Shut the fuck up, my
We know
dude.
who not
Like,
to hire. at
who
fucking
are
Nintendo.
they? They're out here, and the worst part is they say this dumb shit, and
And then they'll be like-
they think they're onto the
Yeah,
hottest new
honestly.
fucking trend. These people think they're on Wall Street, and they just found the new get rich
But
quick.
then they didn't know that the Wii U
scheme.
existed until like a year into its life cycle. Because of the fucking news.
Mission complete.
Oh, but name it the Super Nintendo
Join your power
Switch.
with mine.
Now watch them actually do it too.
Switch.
Watch them actually fucking do it. That'll kill me.
And make a Famicom color.
Now we don't
Boy.
have to worry about any more.
Only
Honestly,
release
all I
it
would
in
say is just
Japan.
like they supercharge the dock if they can. Fuck that.
Everybody keeps saying that.
Because it's true. Like people would pay for a new dock. I don't think people want to pay for a new fucking console.
Join your power with mine.
Imagine having trouble finding a fucking dock. Imagine trying to convince your parents that it was
What is the
worth
dock
the
on
trouble
the
to
Switch?
find the dock.
Yeah, but what is the dock on the Switch? It's just like a glorified charging port and an output station.
But here's the problem. If you overclock the dock, sounds like a meme.
Yeah, you
Overclock the dock.
I have to put a stop to you right then and there because this dock doesn't have anything but charging ports and USB.
I know, but anyway, Mr. May
No,
of
no,
May,
no, 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 no.
Mr. May of May in the stream. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah.
Wait, are you?
Am I one?
Let's go.
No, I was gonna say, is Sergio saying that the dock doesn't do anything for the Switch?
It doesn't.
It really doesn't. That's the problem. It really doesn't. It just outputs it to the TV. And
But
then
let
it
me ask a
charges it.
question.
About to see much more resistance.
Then why is it that the dock makes the Switch perform better?
Because the
and
Switch has a higher
Because
power.
it has more power flowing through it. That's about
But
it.
when you plug your Switch in, you don't get the visual fidelity or performance that you get when it's plugged, when it's in the dock.
That honestly is an oversight, most likely.
I see enemy
It just makes zero
Mr.
sense.
May of May, what's your highest level character? I just trained Takumi. Takumi's like 78 for me.
Plot twist. His highest level character,
Is 110. Because I think 110's the cap right now.
and the character name is... Let me
Some
guess.
shitty character. Oberon.
Cordelia.
Yeah, I was actually thinking Cordelia, but I was like, yeah, you know, maybe people...
I was like, I was like, let me see, a mounted unit nobody cares about. Oh yeah.
Cordelia. Like, at least Kada or Sita, or however you pronounce her English name.
They said like Sheeta in the
Yeah,
fuck.
you wanna know
Oh,
what
I
fucked
was
me
like,
up?
what?
Tokyo Mirage fucked me up on her pronunciation, because they pronounce it differently.
Kaeda.
He says Lissa. Lissa's actually a really good unit, and the reason why she's
Lissa
really
is
good is because
lit.
she's the only non-mounted axe user, so she doesn't have that mounted weakness.
I
I'm
actually
trying to
felt
level
really
her up.
bad because when I had played her game, I was like, oh, she's just my healer. She's the heal
Yeah,
slut.
she's shitty. And then
But
you
in
find out,
fucking
no,
Warriors, even in the game, yeah,
yeah, she can be
you upgrade
spec.
her.
Okay, Yes?
But that's why I'm working on certain characters now, is because I want to get their affinities up so I can teach other people their skills. So, like, generally the people I'm using give the best skills in the game currently. Even Tiki, who otherwise I would never use because I think she's really not that good as a character.
What is it?
But that's just my opinion. I just don't like Tiki. I know she's a late bloomer, which is why I'm not going to really use her until much, much later.
Let's go.
But yeah, this is good. Oh yeah, and then DLC comes out next week, Jimmy. It's Shadow Dragon, it's not Awakening. We won't get Owain until like March.
Is it really coming out in March? Third one?
Probably. What really is perplexing me is that the villains haven't been released yet.
We'll need to lower a drawbridge.
Whereas at this point, Hyrule Warriors had its villains. The Dragoon, the Ring Dude, and what was it? The Big Titty one?
The mission started.
The big titty one.
Oh, come on, what was her name? Sia? Listen, I'm still waiting for love from Oracle, okay? The Oracle series that no one ever remembers.
Wait, what? What?
The Oracle series. Seasons and Ages?
I've received a
Oh, you're talking about Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
I thought I zoned out for a second. I was
Fire
like,
Emblem Oracles.
Fire Emblems, Oracles? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Lyssa's Crest. I think most characters in this game use the same generic setup. For my Takumi, I know I have different things. I have most things that will benefit him and boost his crit and skill rate as high as possible. I even took off a Potent Potion just because of that. I don't want him to heal anyone. I just want him to kill people. Like, that's literally all Takumi is there for. Crashing the game horribly and basically one-shotting people.
The mission started. I've received a report.
You should actually play Tokyo Mirage.
I know you're not talking to me.
Yeah, you should.
Like, I'm not waiting for a port.
It's never happening. That game sold way too little. I think Lyssa is getting a unique weapon, by the way. It might be in the DLC, I think. Like, Lyssa, Tiki, and a couple other characters, I believe, are going to get unique weapons. I think Lyn is also one of them. So Lyssa might get it a unique weapon. It's entirely possible.
I've received a report.
I haven't unlocked anyone's actual potential, because I haven't played the high enough missions yet. Because mostly what I'm doing is I'm just grinding like the 8 characters I know I'm going to use a shit ton. And that's basically it. And then from there I'm just going to carry and grind only as I need to complete stuff.
Put me in. Leave it to me.
Mission complete.
The fort.
She would die.
Aim for their leader instead. Move out.
Paths all clear.
Stuff that happens like tonight only happens once in a lifetime. So cherish it.
Are you talking about what we played today?
Yes, it only
It
happens
wasn't
once in a
my
lifetime.
best. It honestly was not my best Jack Box experience.
Oh, that was my best by far. The number one was the election one we had.
Only one fort left.
We should, why'd you not check to see if they had election of 2017 shit or 2016 shit?
God.
That would have been hilarious.
For absolutely nuclear result.
I hear you.
It would have all been fucking democratic betrayal memes.
I've received a
I'll, no, not to skip over you, Jimmy, but a mounted archer would be fine, but most archers in this game I find have the highest skill or highest speed of any non-mounted unit, but that's not entirely horrible. The only thing I'm surprised that they didn't include was a knight character on foot. They completely skipped knights and generals. They didn't include Ike or Roy or Seth or Erica. Like, there's a lot of characters I thought they would include for sure that may or may not ever be released and put in this game, which is a real shame. You could tell this is a recent Fire Emblem game, with the only character not being recent being Lyn and, what's her name? Celica. Which I still haven't unlocked Lyn or Celica. I could do the maps, I just haven't done them
Ryoma, join your power with mine.
yet. No Ike actually kind of irks me, though, because Ike gets so much rep in Smash, and they don't put him in this game. Like, at least Roy, you could argue, he was DLC. so they wouldn't put him in because he was kind of an afterthought.
I like those profit margins.
Never forget. When Roy was the best character, and they didn't put him back in my game.
We're good to go.
Put me in. Leave it to me.
What is it? I
Shit.
hear. What is it? I hear you. Mission complete.
All the drawbridges are down. We still have.
Is Ivan still here? Who's the fourth person in this
Here,
one?
but he's not here.
Oh no, he's here. Whoa. Ivan's a cool dude. Ivan's a fun guy.
What should we do, Darius?
Follow the wall to the north or south and look for a gate. We'll enter there. Now.
You still play this game, Jimmy?
Fire Emblem Warriors?
Mission
Yeah.
starting.
I played it yesterday, and I just couldn't get into it just because of the fact that literally all I have left to do is just a big endless grind.
It's not endless.
You're right, it doesn't end for hundreds of hours.
I mean, like, what I'm doing, you don't have to do it all. Like,
Yeah, I know that, but I have to grind to do the history map. I did not plan ahead when I did the story mode.
Let's go.
I just used my strongest units,
Yeah, you
and
don't have
now
to.
I have Rowan, and Rowan is my best unit, and like, I mean, I don't have a problem with using him. I do like the twins moveset.
I think that Liana is better in combos, but Rowan is better for grinding because his ability is actually applicable to like everyone in the cast. And yeah, Celica is recent because of Echoes, but when this game was in development, they actually didn't know that Echoes was in development, so their inclusion of Celica is actually a little bit fucked up because of that. They didn't know that apparently also they were making a remake of Echoes. No one knew that apparently when they were working on this game. I don't know.
Communication
Nintendo kept them in
is
the dark.
key.
Yeah, obviously. Because then they would have put Almond, right? You would think that Almond Celica.
No, because then they would overshadow the twins.
What? Oh yeah. To be fair, they are. It is, yeah.
Someone help him.
Whatever.
It's like if they did the right thing and put Erica.
Like yeah, they like all the main cast should have been in. They should have had one of every class type, maybe two. But it's
Honestly,
like they forget Fire Emblem existed before Awakening.
I don't even think that, like, I honestly think that if you go to the studio, I don't know who fucking makes Fire Emblem games, but
Intelligent Systems.
you go there and they'll be like, what?
They make Paper Mario.
You
by
mean
the
to
way.
tell me there was a game called Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones?
No, they have a character from that. Where's Lynn from? I forget.
She's from Shadow Dragon.
Oh, never mind. Who's the chick? Who's the sword woman from Sacred Stones?
Erica.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Oh, my bad.
She had that. What was that? Oh,
Yeah, no.
I don't remember. I
Seth
just
is a
remember.
meme.
I just remember whatchamacallit. I just remember the fucking old priest Molder. With the generico fucking like dad stash from like the 70s in a brown tattered robe.
Capture their bases open. Let's
But you wanna know what's really like actually kind of sad? Like, I really feel like this is possibly the one time you'll actually get a game like this to come out, and they totally dropped the ball, including all those different characters.
No, they had a lot more to draw from.
Lynn is from Blazing Sword or just Fire Emblem. So apparently,
Really?
yeah, apparently it's not Shadow Dragon. You're
Hold on a
betraying me.
second.
You're
Hold on a
betraying
second.
me.
Well, I mean, she would have been in the Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, I don't think she's from Shadow Dragon.
Then Shadow Dragon.
That's the game with Ella Wood.
Why am I
which
playing
which never got
myself? Hold on a
sequel.
second.
Are you wrong? Are you feeding me false info?
Nah, hold up.
I'm the High Prince of Hoshida.
Hold on a second.
Did Quiplash fry
Good
your
night.
brain? Good
I
night.
mean, to be honest, absolutely. Sergio, just leave?
Yeah. It's late, dude.
Yeah.
He got fried.
Holy shit, yeah. Blazing Blade.
Ryoma, what are you up to?
I was
Nobody
just meditating.
fucking played
It's
that.
a type of Hoshidan mental training.
Yeah, Ella Wood and Hector.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
I remember. Okay, I remember that.
Hold on.
Would you
But
like to join me?
what
does
was
it
I gonna
accomplish?
say?
It will nurture
Why
your
did I think she was in
concentration
Shadow
and
Dragon?
patience,
Which, by the way, thank you, May of May, because I would have been misled.
Sounds useful.
Whoa!
How?
So what had happened was Sacred Stones was my first Fire Emblem game, and there was no reason to go back.
It hurts.
Yeah, honestly. I think Fire Emblem, when it was released in the US, was supposed to be a sequel that had Roy in it, but I don't think that ever happened. Just like they remade the game after Shadow Dragon, and they never localized. Like, they had, like, so many Fire Emblem games they never localized. They just
Gracia
never did it.
776, boy.
I remember when Echoes came out, I couldn't put Echoes down.
Holy genealogy. Honestly,
yeah, we'll never see that.
what, like...
What even happened?
Like, people got so desperate, they were like, you know what, fuck this, we'll just literally translate these and sell the cards. We will just sell homemade cards of games, and people bought it.
Yeah, because they will always have a market here.
Oh, baby. I am legit tempted to restart Persona 5, but like...
There's so much I want to tell you.
That New Game Plus disappoints me, to be honest.
I'd be happy to tell you.
I want to keep my levels, like that's the whole fucking point.
I look forward
Why
to
does
that.
Uncharted say I have a trophy?
Soon.
I never played this. Wait, what the fuck?
I'm sure everyone would enjoy it.
What? Oh, that's Uncharted 4.
Let us be ever ready
I got real scared.
Thank you, Ryoma.
I was like, was somebody playing on my account?
Well, let's call it here for the meditation.
Fates was such a good game, man. I miss playing Fates for the first time.
It makes
May of
me
May
sad.
says Persona 5 New Game Plus is so much fun. You have a fan now. What's your name, Jimmy?
Of course.
It's time for the streaming career, dude.
Okay, here you go.
I would stream if I could honestly promise people that I could finish a game I started.
Xander and Ryoma are now at an A rank. Actually, I think that's possible in Revelations. I think you can make Xander, what are they called?
Ow.
I think they
Ow.
make
Ooh,
Xander...
ow.
What are you doing?
My side hurts still.
Eesh. You can skip the boring crap and get those sweet, sweet teacher massage. Yeah, you can romance the teacher, right? You could dick your teacher in that game. Holy shit. That's really the edgiest Persona game, honestly. Every other Persona game, everyone loves you. Oh, look, it's the new kid. It's the new kid. We love him. It's the new kid. You show up at that school and everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? Why do we care about him?
Who is this degenerate criminal? I heard
who is this?
asshole.
I heard yeah, not that he saved a woman from being, you know, molested or raped or something. Yeah, fuck it. Who is this guy? This fucking dirty degenerate.
Almost enough to distract us from the fact that our gym teacher is molesting our class.
Is openly molesting people and we don't care until someone tries to kill them. What a great game, honestly. Persona 5 is, and I mean that sincerely, like, it's a really good game.
I honestly, I loved that was the first case, because they kind of just made an open declaration that
they were like,
this is not the happy-go-lucky guy.
Fuck you, Persona 4. You're gonna sex your teacher, 1. You're going to see suicide, 2.
Yo,
you know, like,
okay.
they're not
Here's
fucking
the problem. I have Fire Emblem on my screen, but you're talking about Persona, and I'm about to go play Persona.
But think about how real that game got. Like, really. I really like that game. Every game that was in the Game of the Year contender deserved to be there this year. Yeah, as usually I'm like, Game of the Year sucks. It's a complete mosh pit. People, you know, games that come out don't deserve it all the time. That game deserved, like, every game there could have won, and I think that it would have been an understandable victory. Like, Mario could have won, I would have understood it. You know, any game there could have won, and it would have been fine.
What would you like to do?
But
210 hours on Persona 5 on his second playthrough. I told you it's a long game. Ironically, that's
wait,
awesome.
Why?
He likes it. He likes the fucking game.
I just don't know how you could spend. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about like a platinum run on the second run, but then I think about what would take the most time. I guess it would be the compendium. I did a lot of like the side like work shit, like doing all the video games. I think fishing was in it. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I did a lot of like the mini game shit. I read all the books. No, I didn't read all the books because these chuckle fucks didn't say anything about the library books. Oh my god, that got me so salty. I literally had every book read from the bookstore. I don't find out till like the last.
Like people have 100% guides out for that game.
I refuse. I am a man.
I'm not looking at guides. Mulberry tree, but Kuwabara is a man.
Bar is a man.
Kuwabara is an idiot. Ooh.
Kuwabara literally chooses to die a meaningless death so that Yusuke can go Super Saiyan.
Basically. But let's not act like that shit wasn't amazing when we watched it. Like, come on. Let's not pretend for it.
After watching it like 25 times on YouTube, I decided I don't respect him anymore, but I still love the video.
I still love him. I still love him.
What a retarded monologue.
It's great. It makes no sense at all. I need Xander.
Mulberry is a tree.
But Kuwabara is a man.
What does that even mean?
Nothing. It's probably a mistranslation, honestly. He beat his first playthrough in 135 hours. At least 15 of them are him falling asleep. Well, that's what happens when the cutscenes are too long. Man, I told you.
Oh my god, look at these characters. They're so cute!
Oh, I thought you were talking
I gotta
about...
buy all the DLC.
What are you
I'm getting on Persona. I gotta buy costume DLC.
You know how to piss away money at light speed. I'll say that.
Honestly, you're not even been just awful with my money since the surgery. Somebody justified to me that I should give myself things over my time. They were like, just buy games.
Yeah,
just buy games.
Just buy games. You'll float too.
What is
I have 54 Switch games.
Yeah, you don't have enough, dude.
I honestly,
wait, hold on. They had Catherine DLC, and you didn't tell me?
I did tell you, and I have it.
This dude is
Wait, do I have it?
This dude is holding
I don't!
on me.
No! I guess I know what I'm buying.
This dude over here is holding out on me.
I'm not holding out on shit. I love Catherine. Of course I brought it up.
Yo, May
you didn't even care. You didn't even care about Persona when I was hyping it up.
I'm gonna take him off your mod status and give it to May of May. This dude.
I don't even have mod status. You know what, buddy?
Wow.
I'd have to get on your channel on my computer.
May of May shows up out of nowhere just to go to a random Fire Emblem stream, and he's proven his worth, dude.
Oh my god, I want the Persona 4 costume set, actually.
You gotta earn your keep. Yo, Catherine Full Body is coming out? It's time, dude. We're gonna finally have an answer to the question of are traps gay?
Why couldn't they just also put it on the Switch? Why couldn't I play Catherine in the bathroom and at work and at school,
at work,
on the train?
Why don't you play Catherine while you're cheating on your girlfriend? Like who?
That's a fucking.
That's a spicy beat.
Ooh. When you're playing it at night and you get a text in the game with a nude and you get a text laying down next to your wife also getting a text.
Your girlfriend is just like right next to you.
That's a little too meta.
Yeah, honestly. Like, Catherine is a great game, but it really infringes on a lot of safety.
Like, I got Cheryl that game for PS3, and she was like, I'd rather just watch play it. And I was like,
ooh,
I'd rather we not breach that morality zone, honestly. You know, slippery slopes are just the most... They're the darnest things.
You don't like Catherine, like, because it really, like, Catherine is actually a very meta game in that sense. I really like it because of that.
In order to gain entry, you'll need to lower a draw.
Killing time by having Lissa. Yeah, Owain is a good farm, I believe. I need to find like the actual Reddit farming guides or something. Because I have no clue where to farm certain things. Because some of it would just be no-brainers. It would take me no time at all to farm it.
Got my eye on you, Darius.
I'm doing this right now just to raise affinity, just so I can get the essences for people, and then that's about it. Afterwards, I'm going to do whatever.
You have to pay $20 for all the Persona DLC, like the Personas themselves.
Vincent is an in-game cameo in Persona 4 Portable. Holy shit, okay.
Can I just...
I really wish Atlas
What?
made more
Wait,
Catherine.
Vincent? How?
I don't know.
No, he's that's a damn lie.
He's like 5 for 5 right now, okay?
Nah, homeboy. No, Mutombo.
Mutombo.
Legend story.
There you go. He's going right to Google.
I am!
Calling in reinforcements. Quickly, we can't let that happen.
There's no fucking way. I'm about to check this right fucking now. Catherine... Okay, hold on, wait, hold on.
Just put Persona 3 Portable Vincent.
Mission started.
No.
Don't tell me you don't know
Received
this.
a report.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I played FES.
Oh, you're talking
PS2
about
on-
Portable.
Yeah, I know, that's why,
Oh,
no,
okay,
but
okay,
that's
okay.
what I still
Uh-oh.
don't believe it.
Uh-oh, it's possible. He doesn't know.
So here's the thing.
It's possible.
Mission complete.
Catherine...
Requiescat.
Wait, hold on a second.
Now let's press
Hold
Never
on
forget.
one god diggity damn second.
I like those
Uh-oh.
Catherine...
Oh, I don't need to bring Corin anymore. I'm an idiot. I can get rid of
I've received a report.
I must fight to
Thank-
end this.
No, Catherine came out in 2011 in Japan and
So-
and here, and
Well-
it came and Persona 3 Portable came out in 2009 in Japan
What May of May
and
says...
2010 in North America.
What May of May says, is that he's a drunk guy in Club Escapade, and in the epilogue, he gets a face sprite. Uh-oh. Yo,
Oh,
Catherine... Or
nah, I gotta
Atlas
check
would do
this shit
that.
out.
Yeah, check
I
this
gotta
shit.
check this the
You're
fuck
gonna-
out.
You're gonna fact check this. You're gonna get
A
some
man that
sauce.
appears to be Vincent
Uh-oh.
appears in Persona 3 Portable as an unnamed man drinking alone at the Club Escapade. The man drinking alone gives hints about the game. Catherine asking the player
Goodbye.
to... I gotta scroll down
We're
further.
too meta. We got too far.
I could have gone my whole goddamn life without
And
that.
never known this.
I gotta watch this. There's a video. Hold on a second.
This has been the best day in a long time, honestly. May of May, if you never come back to this stream, I just want to let you know, this is the best day that's ever happened. Like, ever. I appreciate this. This man is ruined for life now. He's never gonna look at Catherine the same way again.
I must fight to end this senseless war.
Man drinking alone. I can't even tell. Small ass sprite.
Doesn't matter. Confirmed.
Oh no! Oh no! He just said, do you think I keep having those nightmares because I betrayed my girlfriend?
Yeah, confirmed.
Does that
Absolutely.
mean Catherine's a Persona spin-off game?
Persona is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, which is now a spin-off of Persona.
That rumor about dying if you don't reach the top.
I'm done. Yeah, no, they knew
I'm
what they
wondering
were
if I'm
doing.
gonna die in my dreams.
They knew what they were
eventually.
doing. They knew what they were doing. Can we get more Catherine?
Nah.
We need
Nah,
more
I'm
Catherine
upset.
style
I'm
games.
really upset. I am thoroughly upset.
Yo, and when is Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming to the West? Okay, let's go. You know that they were probably... Because Atlas was like, we don't want to bring Shin Megami Tensei 5 to the West, like, for a brief moment. And then immediately, like, 2 months later, they were like, yeah, it's coming, don't worry. Yo, how much you want to bet, what's the guy's name? Kishimoto? Went over to Atlas headquarters and was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Of course you're bringing it to the West, you idiots. Stop breathing. Check the goddamn tapes. Get Atlas on the line. I told you. Oh, yo. Is he gonna lick me? Yo, the best.
I'm upset. I'm actually pissed.
You're pissed? Why? Because
I'm
this guy is a
pissed.
bigger Persona fan than you?
No, I'm pissed because Atlas are a bunch of chuckle fucks.
Dude, their whole game is shitposting.
No.
Okay.
They're putting characters from games that don't exist. No. See, in another world, this is called time
this
travel.
is beautiful. Okay, hold on. No, thank you, Mr. May and May. I appreciate this. That's actually gonna help. Once I finish this mission, I'm gonna look it up.
Fujin Yumi's Opus.
I kind of want to play Metroid, to be completely honest. Well, I played this like for 3 hours yesterday. I might
Stream
take a break.
rules. Stop.
What? You don't like streaming, Jimmy?
Don't bully, attack, and ridicule people. Everyone just be chill and enjoy your. These are your stream
Are
rules.
those? What?
It says have fun and enjoy yourself. Don't bully, attack it, and ridicule people, but be patient. I may be interrupted at any point, and I'll do my best to return ASAP. Everything I'll be streaming will be available to watch on my main channels for 1,000. You have your general stream times.
Yeah, what kind of dude? This Spray and Pray 1000 guy sounds like a real asshole. Like, what the hell is going on, man?
What do you mean no ridiculing people? I just got assaulted. The authenticity
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna
my
leave.
fanhood.
Fanhood. Oh, yo, I thought he said manhood for a minute.
But everybody knows that all Persona fans jumped in on the bandwagon at 4.
Yeah,
Duh.
honestly. 3 was OGs, 4 was like everyone, because it's JoJo.
And Persona 1 fans are the equivalent of people who still know Sanskrit. Actually, people who like Shin Megami Tensei from the Super Nintendo are the people who like Sanskrit. Honestly, Shin Megami Tensei is cool, but like
Persona 3 fans, Persona 1 and 2 fans are basically like Final Fantasy Tactics fans. Like, it's the same thing, except their spin-off became the main series.
Honestly, I think that if you like Persona, like if Persona 1 is one of your favorite games in the series, I think you're like the guy who likes Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, you're like the OG person who's not afraid
you
to
get,
grind for 500
you get respect, but people still question you. Like I don't know anybody whose favorite Final Fantasy is 2.
I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone.
I met one person whose favorite one is 5, and I was like, there had to be someone out there.
A dime a dozen if you like Final Fantasy 5 or like 6 and 7. Like those charts you've been posting, as much as they trigger me, they're actually really not wrong.
I love them. Except somebody in another Discord posted a Kirby one, and
Kirby,
all of them said nice things about it. Was like the kind of person, you know, if you like this Kirby game, like whatever, and they were all just really nice statements. All Kirby games are nice.
Yeah, Kirby games are fun. I bought FES and Persona 4 for PS2, didn't play them, and then started with Golden. Yeah, I prefer Golden.
Golden changed, my god.
It's literally Golden League, dude.
When I bought the Vita, I picked Golden was one of my first Vita games.
Yeah, and it was one of the best Vita games. Remember when Hollow Fragment came out? And that shit was like fire, but it was completely untranslated.
I was waiting for that game for a while.
Yeah, me too. When they announced Infinity Moment, I was like, you fucking kidding me? They're not gonna localize this like Namco. What the fuck?
Am I a shooter if I actually spend $7 set? That's $7.
Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna play something else.
Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah, I don't know many people that like 8 either.
The Lamb Garden.
8
is
May. Final Fantasy 8 is his favorite Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Wow,
that's what
coincidentally, wow. I'm a 6 boy. I know I'm not original. I just like 6. I was gonna say that 8 is kind of like the love story before 10, because 10 is a huge love story. Not that it's a bad game, it's just a huge love story. If it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not,
I think Final Fantasy 8 said that you literally just like the game for the cutscenes.
Because 8 had really good, like,
I mean, it's kind of true, because when Cheryl told me that she loved Final Fantasy 8, I was like, and what does she do? Show me a ballroom scene.
Yeah, because the ballroom.
I mean, it's a nice scene. It's wholesome.
The ballroom scene is as important as the opera scene from Final Fantasy
9.
No, from Final Fantasy 6.
What? Why?
Final Fantasy 6 had because the opera scene in Final Fantasy 6 is so fucking meta. They parodied it in Undertale.
But here's the thing.
Okay, really quickly.
Here it goes. Dun dun dun.
My hero.
Dun, dun.
I'll be forever yours. Shit is so good. I don't think 8 is objectively garbage. I just think it's one of the lesser Final Fantasies, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people... It's a very polarizing game. You either like it or you don't. And it's not a bad game. I think part of it is that you can't out-level the competition. And another part of it is just that, it's a rather difficult game. It's also a weird game to get into. So I'm not going to say that it's you know, like, this really ridiculously, like, not good game. Like, it's not the best Final Fantasy, but again, you know, I could say the same thing about fucking Final Fantasy VII. I think Final Fantasy VII is a completely overrated game. It's a good game. Crisis Core made me cry like a baby, basically. Crisis Core is actually one of the few games that made me want to cry, and I actually did, because it was that touching of a game. Like, Zack, that shit actually had me tearing up, and I didn't have to play 7. I thought that 8, or what is it, Crisis Core on its own is adequately enough a tearjerker you know, to bring that out. Okay, is this showing correctly? I hope it is. I hope nothing messed up. 8 didn't age well, that is true, but neither did Final Fantasy 2. Like, Final Fantasy 2 had an interesting concept, it just doesn't really translate well by today's standards. That's just Final Fantasy 2. Okay, this is not Fire Emblem.
Problem with Final Fantasy 8 is that it wasn't a shooting game.
Can I
I'll probably forever be the only dude on this planet who Dirge of Cerberus.
Copy will not carry over friend credits or friend vouchers. Yes. Select the slot to copy from. Oh, you can only copy to an empty? Okay. I'm just gonna back up my playthrough saves really quickly. Okay.
Yo, when they show all the high school logos, 20th anniversary Persona, this was such a wholesome startup.
Okay.
I wish I cared about the Vita anymore, because I just want the Persona series to be on the Switch.
I'm gonna take the stream down for like 30 seconds just to change the title accurately.